The day began like any other. She left a little after 8, brushed a kiss against my cheek, and mentioned she'd be home late. I didn't question it. Her job often swallowed her whole. Still, something in her demeanor lingered with me. Maybe it was how she couldn't meet my eyes before walking out, or the way her fingers gripped her phone like it held a secret. Around noon, I sent a quick message. Hope your day's going well. Love you, no reply. That didn't worry me at first. She was always buried in meetings, calls, endless deadlines. But when my second message at 3 o'clock remained unread, a faint uneasiness began to hum inside me. By 5, my call went straight to voicemail. By 7, I was pacing the living room, phone in hand, redialing again and again. Each attempt met with silence. My thoughts spiraled in every direction. Was she safe? Was there an accident? Or was it something else entirely? I wanted to trust her. I wanted to believe work had simply swallowed her again. But after years of marriage, you learn to recognize the difference between busy and avoiding. And that night, her silence screamed avoidance. I ordered dinner and left her plate untouched on the table. By 9, my calls had turned desperate. Please just tell me you're okay. Why won't you answer? Still nothing. The absence of her voice was louder than any argument we'd ever had. Then, at exactly 10:03 p.m., I heard the lock click. She walked in as if nothing had happened, as if she hadn't vanished for 14 hours, ignoring every call, every message. She tossed her bag onto the couch, hair slightly disheveled, and the faint scent of alcohol and an unfamiliar cologne clung to her clothes. It wasn't hers. It was his. Where were you? I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. She didn't flinch. No guilt, no remorse, only a sharp smirk as she threw her jacket over the chair. You know what? She said, her tone dripping with disdain. No excuses. No lies, just that look, calculated, cruel, and deliberate. She didn't have to admit it aloud. Her expression confessed everything. Yes, I was with him. Yes, I ignored you. And no, I don't feel sorry. Something inside me cracked, but not the way she probably hoped. I didn't yell, didn't accuse, didn't demand answers. I just stood there staring at the stranger wearing my wife's face. Go to bed, I said quietly. We'll talk in the morning. She rolled her eyes, muttered something under her breath, and disappeared into the bedroom, leaving me alone with the silence she'd built between us. I stayed there until dawn, every ignored message echoing in my head, every lie suddenly clear in the harsh light of hindsight. The late nights at work, the spontaneous girls' trips, the constant texting with her phone tilted away from me. It all made sense now. That smirk last night wasn't defiance, it was confession. By sunrise, I knew what I had to do. I wasn't going to beg. I wasn't going to fight for someone who had already left me long before she came home at 10. When she finally stirred, I was already dressed, my bag waiting by the door. She blinked, confused. Where are you going? She asked. To get my life back? I replied calmly, her brow furrowed. What's that supposed to mean? It means you don't have to pretend anymore. I placed an envelope on the dresser. Inside were the divorce papers I'd downloaded, filled out, and signed sometime between midnight and sunrise. You're free now, I said. Free to keep doing whatever you've been doing. For the first time, her smirk faltered. Panic flickered in her eyes. Wait, you're serious? Dead serious, I answered. You ignored me all day, then came home and rubbed it in. That told me everything I needed to know. She tried to backpedal, her voice trembling. It wasn't like that. I didn't mean... I stopped her with a look. You did mean it. That smirk said it all. And now I'm done. I picked up my bag, walked past her, and didn't look back. The morning air outside was cold and sharp, but it felt cleaner than anything I'd breathed in months. Later, my phone buzzed with her frantic texts, pleading, apologizing, then blaming, but none of it mattered. Because once someone looks you in the eye after ignoring you all day, smirks and says, you know what? You finally understand. There's nothing left to save, and the most powerful thing you can do in that moment is walk away. Silently, completely, forever.